Welcome to the Fermented Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Anna, and on this channel, I'm sharing our journey of learning how to turn our home into a homestead. Today, there's 3 different things that I want to do today. One, I wanted to show you what I've done pretty much all day today. And then the second one is going to be more practical. And the third one is going to be just abundant levels of cuteness and amazing, awesome fun. So, at least I hope. It was last time for sure. So I just wanted to share that with you because I've never seen anybody else show it. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is the most amazing thing ever. How has nobody ever, well, at least I've never seen it. But so anyways, as you can see behind me, this right here is the result of social distancing. I think there's 8 of them now. I have 8. Okay, I didn't build all 8 today. But you got this one here and over here. And then there's 7 more over here. I built one originally, and then I built 4 more, and then today I built 3 more. I'm trying to clear up my garage because my husband is going insane with the shop being filled with pallets and junk everywhere, and I am too a little bit. So I'm trying to I got all the pallets that I can build with I got all the beds built with the pallets that I have. So these are all built with pallets, 100% except the screws, obviously, but 100% of it is built with pallets. Or some of the stakes, like you can see these stakes here, those are built with just reclaimed wood. None of it is purchased. All of it was free. I didn't pay for any of it except the screws again. And we are getting meat chip birds. Again, we're gonna try one more time. We're trying to figure out the best way to actually be able to keep them safe. We have a Premier 1 fencing, which I'm going to figure out here in the next couple of days because they come Thursday. And well, I'm not going to put them outside, so I'm not in that much of a hurry. It's going to be like 3 weeks until they go outside, but I want to get the Premier 1 fencing figured out before I need to put my egg layers outside. So we need to figure this out, and we need to make sure that nothing is going to come and going to try and eat all of my birds. Also, update is taking forever for these, but we got 2 daffodils bloomed, and the rest of them are just kind of slowly puttering along. It's supposed to snow here, I think Thursday and Friday. In the next couple of days, it's supposed to snow. So yeah, so it's going to be kind of cold. I'm not sure what to do with the birds with that, but anyways. So I just wanted to show you these here, and all of these over here are going to be turned into hugelkultur raised beds. I'm going to fill them with the bottoms with wood and then top them off with 2 of our giant piles of wood that we got over here. You can see there's this giant pile. It's much larger than it looks like on camera. And then there's another one behind the house over there. So we're just going to fill up the beds with those. So I just wanted to show you this before it gets dark. I need to make dinner. I am ravenously hungry after cutting up all those pallets and making all these beds and everything. So I'm going to make some dinner, and then I will meet you back for probably one of 2 things. Either the cute or the practical. We'll see. I decided to go ahead and do the fun thing first because I have to come outside into the garage before I am actually to get stuff for my other projects. So I figured we may as well just go ahead and do the fun thing while we're out here. And the fun thing involves the chicks. The big ones. And the little babies. The little biddles. Alright, so we're going to see if we can get them to do it. Yeah. Just like drop it and take it, and then another one will grab it, and they'll just go. It's like playing like chick rugby. This one's got it. Oh, now that one stole it. I'm gonna take it. And that one's got it. Oh! He held on to it. Robert has gathered an audience.
Yeah.
got him eating out of his hand.
Oh. I didn't expect that.
Is that sharp?
That's alright. Yeah. It's a surprising sharp. Oh. Oh, when it comes to food, they're... Wow.
Okay, so on to the next project that we have going on. We're gonna plant round 2 of our plantings. This is gonna be more a lot of the things that just take a little bit longer to cook to grow. We've got the gourds and a lot of the cooler weather crops, cauliflowers, and a bunch of the mints. Not mints necessarily, but a bunch of the herbs, marigolds, a lot of the flowers, things like that. You know, collards and kale and cabbages and all of those sorts of things. Hi. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get planting. I'm not gonna do a tremendous number of each one, but I do have a pretty fair number of them. So I'm not sure exactly how long it'll last, but if you guys are interested, what I'm gonna plant here, loofah. This is gonna have to figure this out. Let's see here. All right. Okay, so we got loofah, some red Russian kale, some Georgia collards, Savoy cabbage. I wasn't really planning on growing a whole lot of cabbages and kales and things like that, but I decided to go ahead and do that so that I have extra on hand. Number one, if you know, I can give it away to other people, or I can trade it, or to give to my chickens. So that's why I ended up actually getting some. I actually bought some because I didn't buy any before. We got some lacinato kale, dinosaur kale, Mariner cabbage. These ones are really old. I don't even know if they're gonna sprout. What year are these? 2015. This one is Nash's summer green cabbage. Copenhagen Market. That was a gift. Calabos cabbage. It's my only red cabbage. And then Glory of Unkehausen. Not even close. Napa cabbage. I'm really excited to grow that one because I want to make my own kimchi. So I'm super stoked about that one. A Perfection Drumhead Savoy. This is 2016 seed. Brunswick. Does this even say what year it is? This one's really old too, but I don't see an actual like a packed for date. But anyways, let's see, no picture. Armenian Yard Long. A lemon cucumber. These ones say to do 8 to 12 weeks before last frost, and right now we're sitting at the technical last frost date is literally in a couple of days for my area, but I'm 500 feet above where that calculation is at, and I don't believe that's going to happen. So I'm not planting anything until the beginning of May, and that's kind of, I'm just beginning of the first weekend of May. That is going to be our planting date. So we have Mexican sour gherkin, and so obviously for the 8 to 12 weeks, even at that, I'm super behind. But I didn't even think about it, and better late than never, because I know that there's a lot of people who live in different parts of the country who still can't plant anything for like another month or two. So I mean, I'm not really that far behind, just maybe for my area. Be it alpha cucumber, straw flower. I'm so excited about these ones. And then calendula pot marigold. I don't know how you can do both of those, but they did. There we go. So I think that is all I had planned on planting. I think the rest of these are ones, yeah, these are all mostly direct sow. And those ones I'm going to be doing next weekend or the weekend after, whenever we get the actual beds filled. Right now, I just have 8 raised beds that I need to fill, and that's going to be a tremendous amount of work. So I'm pretty sure that is all that we have, and so I'm going to go ahead and get planting these. Same way that I did in my tomato plantings video. I'm going to go ahead and link that one video. It's this side. I think it's this side. So I'm going to go ahead and link that video so you guys can see that one, and then if you want to. And then I'm going to go ahead and get cracking on planting all of these, and then it's probably going to be a couple of hours. I mean, I'm pretty slow at this, so all I'm going to do is I have the Jetty starting mix, and I'm going to go ahead and mix it in this bucket with a bunch of water until it gets kind of sort of wet, and then I'm going to plant all the seeds, and I'm going to mark them, and I'm just going to rock out to some music, or really I'm going to just watch a bunch of YouTube videos. And I know that with cucumbers, oftentimes it's pretty feast or famine. So I know that if I have a really good year with the cucumbers, I'm probably planting way more than I'm gonna need. And if I don't, then that probably won't happen. So, you know, I'm just gonna play my odds here and plant more than I think I need. And all I'm doing with these is I'm just planting between 2 and 4, depending on the age of the seed. And then I'm just laying them on top of the soil, and then I'm going to cover them with dry potting soil, as well as some vermiculite. And then I'm going to just, you know, spray them down with water. Not all there is to it. It's a pretty simple process. At least the way I do it. Oh, it seems to be working. I'm all done with the planting. I got everything planted that I had planned on planting. I actually got really close. I was only off by 1 plant. I totally was just guessing. 1 plant, but just 2 cells. So I got pretty darn close. I'm pretty stoked about that. And so anyways, we got all of these ones planted. I'm gonna go ahead, and once we have our greenhouse pretty close to being done, I'm gonna go ahead and plant some more of the other plants. I went ahead and went with a lot of the cold weather stuff, a lot of the things that take a little longer to grow, the cabbages and cauliflowers and, you know, kale and what else? Yeah, just stuff like that. And then some more things that I have yet to plant are a bunch of, like, you know, basil and a bunch of the herbs and, you know, flowers and some things like that. So I'm gonna get those ones planted as soon as I possibly can. We do have some more pots that are on, or more planters that are on their way. And so it's gonna just be a lot of shifting around and figuring out how we're gonna do things. So thank you so much for spending today with me, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope this gives you some inspiration to go ahead and plant some stuff into your garden. And let me know what you are planting and what you've already planted, or whatever you'd like to tell me about your garden in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.